So what'd you end up eating?
Oh, I got the holiday pie, and that shit rocks.
Yeah.
The holiday cream pie, if you haven't had it.
Yeah, it's like custard is what the filling is, right?
Yeah.
I've
and
had
like
cream pie.
It's called a holiday cream pie. That's
and it's
the official name.
The outside is all like sprinkly.
What'd you say was that?
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's. I'm looking at the wrong place.
But yeah, and also the Popeye's chicken is legitimately just fantastic.
I heard it was overrated, that sandwich.
It's definitely not like awe-inspiring, life-changing, but on the scale of like, you want to go get something good from a fast food place, like it's big, the brioche bun is fantastic, I love that it's got the thick pickles on it, I'm a fan of a little bit of mayo on my chicken sandwiches, so I like that, and also like it gives you, there's a big old chicken patty on there, it ain't no like thin little like mashed patty, it's like big old fried chicken
Actual
thing
piece
on there.
of chicken.
Yeah, it's a honker. So it's good.
Jessica had it the other day, and she said she immediately had to go to the bathroom.
I don't know what is wrong with some people who like, everyone talks about like, going to get fast food or Taco Bell or stuff like that, and they're like, oh, it ruins me. And
Taco Bell ruins my life.
No
that's what I'm
way.
talking about.
Absolutely.
Why? I eat Taco Bell on my cheat days all the time, and I don't have the worst night of my life.
Toilet party Sundays.
I've never
had Taco Bell Saturdays, toilet party Sunday.
I've never had that.
I get diarrhea every time I have McDonald's breakfast burritos, but they're so good. I still have them. I have them all the time.
Can you put some Imodium in there? That way as you're eating it, it's plugging
I'm
you
like,
up.
ooh, I need a cleanse. Let me go get the burritos.
McDonald's burrito cleanse. Just a half a glass of water in this burrito, and you're gonna shit your whole life away.
It's literally like 30 minutes, and I'm like, bing.
When you need to get colonoscopy, you can either drink all that shit to empty you out, or you can eat the McDonald's breakfast burrito.
Just the burritos, dude. Oof.
I've
done it.
You have a colonoscopy?
No, you and I talked about this because you got the bougie.
I got the bougie
You
drink.
got the quick drink. I got the jug.
What? I've only ever heard of the jug. What's
The jug is a nice. She's got the quick drink,
Mine was a powder.
and you got to do it at home.
Yes.
Wait.
Did you guys not get to do it at home?
I've never had one.
Tell me about your experience, because I'm very curious now. When you use the word jug, I got to know what's going on.
It's a gallon of the closest thing I can describe is like cherry milk. It's clear cherry milk, and like they tell you to start drinking it, and then once you go sit down on the toilet, keep drinking it, but don't get up.
Well, you can't because you're shitting
you can't.
the whole time.
And it you just are for like hours.
So it's like Drano.
It's Drano, but you also had the Drano, but you had like a little like quick Drano at home.
Yeah, mine was, I got to do it at home. My thing was at like 8 or 9 a.m. And so 5 p.m. the night before is when I started drinking it. You also had to have like a no food or anything for the day before.
Fasting.
But clear liquid. So you could still have like apple juice and water and like soup and stuff like that. You just couldn't have anything solid.
Broth, you mean?
Broth, yeah. Thank you. But the one I had, it was, you start drinking at 5. It was like a solution that you would mix in, and it tasted more kind of like sour cherry. And like it was in, I want to say like a 12-ounce cup. You would drink it, and then like within half an hour, it was time to start going to the bathroom. And then you also had to drink another 12 ounces of just plain water, and then wait a couple hours, and then do it again. I think once or twice.
So hold on. Were you at the doctor's office?
I went to the hospital.
No, but you like this jug was at
The hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're just there
So
overnight.
you're just in a hospital bathroom.
Just like
Just
shitting and drinking.
shitting.
Just like in one. I think at one point
Could you get one of those hats with like the two
little beer
and
hats?
you put them up there?
There was some stand-up comedian that was like, "There's no finer like joy than like drinking while pissing," where you're like thinking just like there's just one hose that connects the whole thing. And that's not the same joy where you're like drinking while shitting.
I mean,
that's not the same.
I don't know
at
if it was
all.
the same for you, but at one point, like once you've shat a certain amount, it literally becomes like you're pissing out of your ass.
Oh yeah, it's over.
It's literally piss out of your ass.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
Welcome to the podcast, everyone.
Can that be the title this week? It's literally piss out of your ass.
And with a picture of Baby Yoda.
Oh man.
Who was this? Someone in chat. Where was this? Let me find it.
Demonetized.
Soviet Hegemon says, Drew, my dad described it as drinking cherry spit.
Yeah, it's exactly right.
Ugh.
If you get the jug.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's the consistency. It's like it starts out cold and you have some ice, but by the end of it, you just all that's gone.
Oh no, this one was
A distant
totally
memory.
doable.
Man,
It was just a little sour. But like sour cherry.
But that sounds like it might be good.
It
Right.
wasn't bad. Like I honestly, because Drew told me about his, and I was just like, "Fuck, this is gonna suck." And then I took a sip of mine. I was like, I could actually do this.
Yeah.
I like that the way you're referencing this, though, is that she had the bougie experience.
It was
Bougie
definitely
experience.
bougie in comparison,
Yeah.
I would say.
Did you get the bougie
Apparently,
colonoscopy?
when I got mine done, because they give you like something that makes you forget that it happened, but you're still like vaguely lucid.
Yeah, that's what they do for me too.
And I guess I wouldn't like unclench until they agreed to give me photos of whatever they were taking pictures of. And so,
True. Do you have those photos?
I don't
Can we
have
send them
I'll
to the
find them. I'll find them and bring them.
Did you just say I wouldn't unclench?
Right, they were because I remember waking up and being like, I have a vague memory of them being like, "Relax, sir, relax." And I just remember being like, I'm not gonna relax until you give me 5 by 7 what the fuck are you taking pictures of? And then so they wheel me back in, and I was in college, so my girlfriend at the time. It's like sitting there patiently waiting, like, oh, I hope he's okay. I hope nothing's wrong. They wheel me back in, and the nurse goes, he requested these.
Oh my god.
She just handed her like 2 5 by 7s on the inside of my butthole.
Oh my god.
How'd it look?
Real pink. I kept putting it on the fridge, and my roommate kept taking it down, being like, "No, we're not doing that." And I was
I
like,
mean, it's not
"Come on,
graphic
man.
if you don't like. If it's
Come
that,
on, man."
If it's that close up, is that inside? It's not graphic.
Well, then my parents flew down, and like my mom like got the photos. She was like, "Oh my god, you're gonna die!" And she's like flipping through the photos, and she was like, "What is this? What is this right here?" Like she brought it the picture to the doctor, and she's like, "What is this?" And the doctor goes, "Man, that's poop."
So the drink didn't do as good of a job as it needed to.
Yeah, even the non-bougie version did not get me there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Might be the funniest story I've ever heard in my life.
See, for me, I just kept asking. Apparently, I didn't know if I was doing this during the operation or if it was right after, but this is according to Trevor. I kept asking over and over, did everything go okay? I was so concerned. I would be like, everything go okay? He's like, yeah, everything's fine, blah, blah, blah. And I'd fall back asleep. Did everything go okay? Like, I kept falling asleep and waking back up and
This
everything
little
like
pet
that.
goldfish sitting next to him.
And I also, apparently, I didn't know this, metabolize the anesthetic really quickly, so they kept having to give me more. And then when it starts to wear off, you also get cold and like start to shiver
Did you cry?
a little
cry?
bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. I got emotional for some reason.
It's a side effect.
And they had something monitoring my heart that was like printing out on paper, like my actual heart rate,
Your pulse?
my pulse. And Trevor took a piece of it and he has it with him. Super gay.
Yeah, it's very gay.
You should get it tattooed as like a tribal around his bicep.
Oh,
You should?
geez, that's even worse.
I had an endoscopy, and there's an animated adventure that covers my adventure with my endoscopy.
Did you get really mad at Esther?
Yeah, I ended up being really mean. That's why I don't ever want to get. If I ever have another experience like that where I need to get put into Twilight, I'm not going to ask her to go with me. I'm going to ask someone else to go with me, just because I was
Dibs.
I was so mean
I think these
to
guys
her.
could handle
I'm
it.
so ready for
And
this.
but
want help.
I remember when like they give it to you. I don't know how they did yours, but they give mine in like 2 stages. Like I was in the prep room and they gave me 1 injection, or maybe it was 2 or 3. They give you like 1 injection, then another, and then they say we're going to give you the last one right as we are wheeling you into the procedure room. It's like okay, so you get the first couple, and it's like you're drunk or you're like kind of loopy and out of your mind. And they gave me the 3rd one, and they start wheeling me into the procedure room. The last thing I remember is they wheeled me into the procedure room, like everyone's gathered around, they got all the equipment out. I remember looking around thinking, hey, that's weird, my doctor's here. and then I like, that's it. Then the next thing I knew, I was awake.
You're just in the other room after that.
Yeah.
It's weird to think that you're actually conscious during that.
Right.
Because for me, what happened was they laid me down on my side and they like have to tell you to do a couple things while they're getting you prepped. And the last thing I remember is they like asked me to open my mouth because they had to put a block down in there because they were also doing an upper endoscopy. And that was it. But apparently they keep you in Twilight so they could tell you to move around
Yeah,
and do stuff because they need you to be conscious for that kind of thing. But you have no memory. And I was like,
The brain's
"Ooh,
weird.
I really hope, I don't know what I said.
It's like your brain's in safe mode. It's like, it's not writing any data.
I feel like it would freak me out if I saw like video footage of myself during that.
I don't want
Oh,
to
because you don't have any memory of it. Yeah,
Right,
you just
exactly.
blackout.
I'm just like, that's,
But it's also the fact that like there's a drug that can just make you black out immediately. Like what the fuck?
yeah, I need some of that, baby. Saturday night. I'm just kidding.
Tell you when to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's no good.